Let me just get a little bit of healing done. So I was about to get on that guy's case for looting a locket, and I just ripped an eyeball out of that guy.
I'm gone.
How dare you loot a golden locket? Meanwhile, bloodshot eye for potions.
Their life ends here.
Cover me, all right?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, well, that was a fight.
Do it my way. Forget it.
Lon!
Did we step on their toes as well?
Did I say 17 damage from that burning arc?
You won't survive me.
Okay, that's some damage.
Just sit here. Don't worry.
I'm gonna take a rest. Wait, what? Like, do I have to drag it over, or? Okay, I don't know why that didn't work out.
Scoot over. I want my scaly side facing the fire. My lizard side always gets colder than my warm-blooded side.
That
Go figure.
the blood circulates through your whole body. Oh, come on! I don't want to get co-opted. All right, so we got a hearty meal. What does that do for us? Oh, just +1 on all skill checks. I mean, all right. So I'll have to remember that there's an acrobatics check to get across here.
I am helpful, am I not?
You're not. Fish.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
All right. I need my
I heed the voice
lockpicker.
of the spirits. I hope you appreciate this.
I do.
Follow if you dare.
Just casually loot in someone's house. That was a weird noise. The fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice. Oh, I can loot that. Fairy fire and invisibility. Okay. Well, let's clear the blockage.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Okay, so it looks like there are some invisible enemies that only appear when I touch the door. Let's, where's that see invisibility scroll? Oh, Woljif can copy... Oh, no. I need to go through and see if I can copy any spells to his spellbook. I didn't realize he used a spell book. I can't use second level spells yet, but I have some to go for when I'm ready. I got a bunch of level 1 spells. I'll probably take a look at that next time.
Can we retreat already?
Oh! Okay, so there's a shadow demon. That's nice to know. Alright, well...
Continue fighting, everyone.
Welp. Let's, Battle Spirit. I'm gonna big boy on my guy.
Tactical retreat! No?
Probably should have buffed before I did that.
I can't die now. I'm not nearly rich enough.
What is my guy doing? Ah!
The mongrel did it.
That was a lot. Well, what'd I get?
I am helpful, am I not?
Ooh, got myself a bow. I got myself a bow. I got myself a bow. Wicked long bow. Oh, wow. Curses enemies when it crits. And it's got a +2 to damage? Huh. I mean, I'll take that. Didn't mention the enchantments on it, but like it's a +1 bow, which it doesn't even mention. Oh no, come on. It's a +2 bow. Holy shit. For a level 3 character getting a +2 weapon, I mean in D&D that would be unheard of. I don't know how it is in Pathfinder, but Hachi Machi, that's really good. Alright, just chug these like Kool-Aid, guys. Let's go. Get you back on your feet. Alright, move 1 second. Sweet. That was definitely worth it. Lon just got a whole lot more powerful. I feel like there's something that I did to make him start attacking less, because he was attacking twice when we first started playing. Adopt a kitty. Adopt a kitty. I got a kitty. +2 bonus to perception and low nature checks. I got a kitty. That makes me very happy. Big rift left by a scythe. Okay. Damn, this is a big zone. Holy moly. I'm glad I went here first, but also... Oh. Hear me, take heed, the hordes of the abyss belching... Okay, this is too quick. Don't capture the ward stone, basically. They didn't want you to voice act that part, they just wanted you to read it.
Interesting.
What? Where is it? Oh. Oh, it's just boost. Maybe it'll be like a reagent for something. Alright, that's path of progression. Oh. Hello? Thank the gods, I've found someone who isn't fleeing in panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? The comely half-elf is so frightened that he can barely get the words out. I am a servant of Count Dairin Kel Nevis Arende. What the actual hell is that name?
My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside. The house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion's only a stone's throw away on the next street over.
He meets your gaze with pleading eyes.
Count Arende. I've seen him a few times before from afar. He looks highly audacious. I confess that he didn't capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us.
You have heard about the Arende family before. This wealthy and noble Mendivian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Daren, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. Misfortune continues to dog the house Arende, I see.
Servant cringes. You're telling me? Everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying that it can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on the family, and almost killed off the line. But I reasoned that since my master was the only one to survive the calamity, that meant he must be blessed by fate and the powers of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. The servant casts his eyes around the street. I should have listened to the people smarter than me and gone to work for somewhere else, preferably far away from Canabras.
What happened?
I'll tell you what I can. I was working for dusk till dawn, and back to dusk again, serving guests at the Count's banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me at my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up and there are demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the Count. The monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on, and he and his guests were still in Great Hall.
That was not a sentence.
He and his guests were in the Great Hall, and as far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry! The mansion's doors are sturdily built. The demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you still have time to rescue the people inside.
What will I get if I tell this count of yours? I'm a mercenary, walking back and forth, bounty hunter.
Demanding a reward for fighting demons, that's dishonorable, and foolish too, since the demons are the enemy to each and every one of us. Today we selflessly help someone to thrash the demons, and tomorrow someone else will help us.
If we're talking about a humble working man or soldier, I'd be the first to say we ought to help, because it's the right thing to do. But some filthy rich aristocrat with a mansion? If he wants our service, he can pay for them. I'm trying to imagine how the cave tribes could have survived if we'd had a small group of freeloaders sitting pretty on their inherited wealth, doing nothing while the rest of us starved.
I'm sure the Count will reward you handsomely for rescue.
Alright, where's the house?
It's not far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, though the passage I used to get out. Help! I'm begging you! I hate to think of what the Count will do to me if I don't bring back help.
Okay. That sounds like a trap, like an obvious trap, but...
Who am I to turn down such a pleading request?
We are the light. They are the darkness.
I'll cut you wide open.
Dude, Sela!
I am your end!
No reason to pause.
Lay on Hands also was nothing. I should probably put her spells down here. Okay. I don't need you to tell me all these tutorials, please and thank you.
I'm gone.
The kitty cat's doing begging paws. Begging for begging strips.
Alright, let's go inside this place before we go exploring any further.
We do it my way.
Temple to Desna. Is that it? Oh, well, I figured there'd be more to it than that. There's no, like, failed perception checks going on, so it's not like we're missing something. It's cool that the game shows you that you're failing a perception check, so you know something's there. Save often and frequently, people.
if you dare.
They will break against our
Oh?
resolve.
Surrender
Babu.
or else.
Damn, that thing's strong. And it's a enchanted short spear. Where is it? Cold iron. What? Aren't demons susceptible to cold iron? Why would a demon be using a cold iron weapon? That seems a little odd. No one in our party uses short spears. Yeah, it's one-handed, not light, so you can't dual wield with it. Oh well. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Stop rolling low. There we go. Alright, well. Keep it exploring. I guess I'm glad I went to this place first. I'm finding a lot of really cool stuff. This is a huge map, man. Temple of Desna. Okay. So, this is where we're going next. Going... God, my brain can't handle. This way.
Oh, what is
Ooh.
that?
What is it? Ooh, got some lockpicks.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
The spirits demand your blood.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Don't hold back!
Endure this!
Oh! Lon that crit. Damn, Lon's kicking a lot of ass now that I give him that new bow. I am loving that damage. Hard to believe that was a festival. I agree, man. Oh wait, this is where they found us. Midnight Bolt. Okay. Wasn't that the bolt that I shot at Demon Boy? Alright, let's go up and explore up here before we go down. Hello, stranger. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Sure. Watch it, watch it. What are you goons doing? You'll bloody crush me! A young tiefling lies trapped in a collapsed section of tunnel. Another two tieflings scramble around, trying in vain to free him from the rubble. Quit whining! Hey, alarm! Someone's coming! Maybe he will help us. Wise up, would you, before he gets killed? Let's make a run for it while we still can. No, come on, don't leave me, I'll die here! Hey guys, I see you're in a bit of a jam. Which one's talking? The one under the rocks? Get a load of this lot, and no escort either. Waldriff, you little shit. How are you not dead yet? And who's that with you? They're friends of mine. Great guys. Waldriff turns to you, and out of the corner of his mouth says, Listen, do me a solid. Help them drag his sorry carcass free. They'll repay you. Cross my heart. Yeah, man. Let's pull him out of the rubble. Easily clear the rubble. Easily. Ew, I'm alive. And all in one piece, give or take. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. The freed tiefling turns to his companions. And you two clowns, I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into the tunnel now. One trip just into the Grey Garrison and back. Don't be a coward, it's not going to collapse. Go, or else we'll came all this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? Wish it? Wish it. Not now, we'll talk later. Tiefling eyes you and elbows his chatted companion in the ribs, causing him to double over in pain. Sounds very suspicious to me. Come clean. Who are you? Alright, alright. Don't hurt us. People call us the Thieflings. We kind of skirt around the edges of the law. That's how we make our living. Some say some tyrant bans books that don't show stuff he don't like, or fancy Kyonin wine he don't drink. Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the market? If there's a demand for it, someone will go sell it. Oh goodness. Ooh, my yawn going on. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of citizens easier for a little coin. People in the city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation or restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on top of our friend, for instance. It leads straight into the Grey Garrison. Oh, a little act of kindness. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat feels a little dry or who needs some nighttime reading material, we can get the things for him, and his heartless superiors refuse to. We're providing the public a service. I helped you, now you can help me and the Commander Tierbraid to save Canabras. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as unusual as yours. Are you blind? Are you what? Are you blind or something? Tiefling points his horns at his tail. Know what people call us? A Relu spawn. That's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and Tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Whoa. Tierbraid? Erebeth Tierbraid from the Eagle Watch? Lads, we have to help her. She's one of the only big shots in the town that actually treat us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Erebeth risked her neck for hours. She saved me from that creep Holder and yanked me straight out of his torture chamber. Ew, what? Only a worthless toe rag would refuse to help her out after that. Nah, I'm not listening to any more of this. The tiefling makes a slow show of covering his ears. You do what you want. I'm heading for the River Kingdoms. Go on, then. I'm going with the Crusaders. I'm going to run around and help... going to run up the others to help. Tiefling smirks. We made some good money in the city. It'd be a shame to surrender our meal ticket to the demons. But enough yammering. So long. Yeah, Tieflings join the Crusaders. Wow. Got a lot of that from just that little interaction. That was nice. Oh. Enemies.
They will break against our resolve.
Got him. Statue of Iomade.
Save the last one for me.
Make every strike count.
Dude.
Take you!
I want to finish exploring up here before I go down.
I do what I must.
Because I can. Goodness. There's a mobility check over here. Oh, I guess the one over here I don't need to do because it went from here to here instead of avoiding the runaround. So there's a mobility check on this side of the map I need to remember about.
I'm gone.
Oh, well, I guess there was no point in me coming over here besides the mobility check. How close are we to our next level up, anyway? Not far. Not far. Get some good quests done, and we might be well on our way to leveling up. Let's finish exploring over in this area before we go down towards where those rats were. Oh? What are you? The demon invasion transformed all of Canabras into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Discari, leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Terendelev, the mightiest of the city's defenders, and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive, to the bloody tracks left behind when the demon dragged away the noble reptile's body. Oh, I hope we don't have to face like a zombified Terendelev later. That would suck.
I don't like the fact that the demon dragged her away. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Tuliel, and he is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, like a gaze untethered from any observer. This mysterious force, unknown to mortal kind, silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Tuliel is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. I think this is a different mythic path. The past, present, and future stand before him as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for its fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What past does he see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life, although the one and life are inappropriate terms for aeons. Okay, it's the aeon path. I'll not be doing that one. I think it's pretty much like a lawful following the guide of the timeline, and that's kind of not the character I'm playing. The supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance. Rather than who or what, a better word for this entity is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound. The chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond was proved too weak for the battle that came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent the Descari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the Demon Lord cut the Aeon down. This Demon Lord is so immensely powerful. It kills a dragon in one shot and an Aeon in one shot. What present does he see? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma, as it should be. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demon's art is abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but the Aeon's eyes, his mere existence is an outrage against the universal laws. If the Aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Tuliel picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in his pocket. He is mortal, which means he has the power to decide what to do with it. Purple stone knife. Okay. What future does he see? Good and evil, chaos and order. Everything in its lawful place in the multiverse, and is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls, from life into death and back to life again. The reality rid of its flaws is now perfect, and the Aeons withdraw to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the hero to view the world through his eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon is killed, even appropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them. Used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will the hero take on this power so that he may again look at the world through another's eyes, or he'll allow it to vanish? Sorry, bud. Power to vanish. Tuliel is not the kind of person who relies on any eyes but his own. The final traces of the Aeon's existence fade away, sending one last look of farewell at him. That piercing, unyielding gaze, full of understanding of something significant, even as it takes that understanding with it into oblivion. Bye. Sorry. Alright, what's this purple stone knife I got? What's this wand again? Oh, Wand of Ray of Frost. That's just a cantrip. I want a wand that's a cantrip. That's useless. There is no dagger. Is it like a key item or something? I guess maybe it's like a storyline item. It's not showing up in my sheet. I was kind of hoping I'd have a new dagger for Woljif, but oh well.
We do it my way.
Sorry, Mr. Aeon. I don't have any desire to be some weird arbiter of law. Oh? Nani? My beloved brother, I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree that it is hardly the time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Or perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and accidentally fall into it. Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can't your warriors be put to better use, for instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble, while the people trapped beneath it might still be alive? The face of this golden-curled Aasimar is beautiful, even by the standards of his kind, in whose veins run the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful